Hello Aquarius, welcome to your January 2019 reading. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Just before I get started, I wanted to quickly mention I have my 2019 12-month year ahead forecasts on my Vimeo channel. If you're interested in those, you can look at the descriptions box below for the link, and that will take you directly to my Vimeo channel for those. Now for January 2019, Aquarius, you've got some interesting oracle cards. Firstly, from Mystical Moments, you've pulled the card of Night Ride. Now with this one, you'll see these two owls here, and an elephant is transporting them on his back. It's symbolic of maybe a mother or a father, a nurturing kind of energy. It's very much a card of protection. You'll see there protectively the owl has folded her wing over the young owl's head, and very much an energy here of being that strong shoulder to lean on in all times, even during dark times. It's a feeling of safety and security. Now, as your overall energy, you've pulled the card of Innocence. Now, Aquarius, with this one, you know, often we can look back at previous times, and especially if, depending on how old we are, how far back we remember, and it may seem that things at the present time have lost their innocence, or something has lost its innocence. And the presence of this card directs you to look through the lens of innocence, either to see yourself or a situation where judgment, guilt or blame may be present. The long shadow of these feelings, either to self or another, serves no useful purpose, Aquarius. And by remembering the message of this card, you can find renewed inspiration and clarity. Through the eyes of innocence, the world is bathed in a light that casts no shadows. From this perspective, we're all innocents, finding our way back home over many lifetimes, making mistakes, yes, while endeavouring to learn from them as we go. Try to remember, Aquarius, there are always reasons why people behave as they do. Perhaps we may not condone or understand the whys and wherefores of any given situation, but by looking for the spirit of innocence at work, the transforming power of understanding and ultimately forgiveness may be possible. Okay, so we'll see where this goes for you. I'm going to leave this as the overall energy of the reading. And for you, I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite deck. And for the person that you're thinking about, I'm going to be using the After Tarot. Now, I've already meditated on your energy, so I'm going to give this one more shuffle. And bear with me here because I'm on a ship and I'm on a surface that is not flat, so I will cut these cards and see what is on the table here for you for January 2019. Now, one thing I want to point out here is if you're not focused on another person, these spreads can resonate both ways as you, or it could potentially resonate vice versa, the opposite way around. So bear that in mind as you're looking at this reading. Okay, let's take a look. First off, I want to focus on what you've brought to this situation in the past. What has Aquarius brought to this situation in the past? Okay, the Chariot. Now I do, instinctively, I feel like this is an upright card for you. And Aquarius, what I pick up is that you have in the past been someone who's been very a go-getter, someone who puts their mind to something and puts in all of the work, the effort required. There's a feeling that I get around you of someone who goes ahead and just does things. There's no stopping you. It's a powerful kind of presence as well, as I pick up there. So let's take a look and see what the energy is of the person that you're thinking about here and what they've brought to the situation in the past. What has the other person brought to this in the past? got the Tower in reverse. Okay. So with this one, a fear of change, a resistance to making changes in their life, very much a not wanting things to end. So you're the one, Aquarius, that wants something to happen. The other person wants things to remain the same, and for there not to be any kind of major upset to the situation. Now, when it comes to where you currently stand with this, let's take a look. Now we have 2 here, so I'm going to leave 1 as the clarifier for part 2. We'll come back to that later, but let's take a look and see. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Where you currently stand. You know, the thing is with this, it seems like there's an unhappy kind of situation that you're viewing as an opportunity that is no longer there. It seems to me like there was something that you were really dedicated to in the past, but now there's a change. Things have turned upside down in terms of, I do pick it up as a something that was new, but I think the newness here was what was part of the appeal, and now that the newness is worn off, things are being seen in a different light. Now when it comes to the other person, where do they currently stand? Got the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Now with this one, Aquarius, there is, well, yeah, you know, the weird thing is I get almost like a complete turnaround here, whereas in the past you were the one that wanted to get things going, and the other person was resistant to that, or resistant to making any changes in their life. Now I get the sense that they're being rebellious in some way. There's something that for them, they're being not conforming to rules, traditions, or beliefs. There is something that they are rebelling against. So it's interesting to me that this seems to have changed. Now when it comes to where you hope to stand with this in the future, let's take a look. Where does Aquarius hope to stand with this in the future? Okay, we've got the 5 of Wands in reverse. So you want this to, there seems to be a lot of battles here, conflict, possibly over this person being rebellious. Now it could be also, Aquarius, that this person, although they've been difficult to deal with recently, they also they're not looking for any major change here. It's almost like a cake and eat it kind of energy that I'm picking up here. And it's caused a lot of conflict between you, but you're wanting this to end. You're wanting to find peace again, and not to have to fight or have any conflict with this person. Now where the other person hopes to stand in the future. Where does this other person hope to stand with this in the future? The 9 of Swords. Okay. Well, they seem to be, well, you know, I'm picking up, there may be some shame, some guilt, something that they have done here that has caused them to feel, I pick it up as a guiltiness. It's a conscience. It's weighing heavily on their conscience is what I'm picking with this card. You know, I see this as them wanting to slay this dragon, and the dragon can be indicative of many things. Now in this case I feel it's shame or guilt over something that they have done. Now, when it comes to what you are, or how you are viewing this person, let's see. How is Aquarius viewing this person? How is Aquarius? 9 of Wands. Okay. All right. Well, you see them as someone who has been through a troubling time, a struggle, a period of adversity, and I do feel that you're viewing them as someone who is overcoming obstacles in their life, someone who has the strength, the courage, the perseverance. There's also an energy around this that I'm picking up of someone who may have a little bit of fear. A little bit of fear I'm picking up around this. It's the kind of energy that happens when you've gone through a lot. I feel like this person has gone through a lot of struggle recently, and it's almost like they can't believe that things will get better, and they're on the lookout here for the next problem or the next thing to overcome. They're wondering what's coming next, and that there's a defensiveness around that. Now, when it comes to how they are viewing you, Aquarius, let's take a look. How is this person viewing Aquarius? The 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's good. You know, they're seeing you as the stable one. The one that is for the long haul. You know, with the 10 of Pentacles, it is the card of having more than you need in life, reaching that stage of stability where you are happy with what you have, and you're really in a place where you can share it with others. It's a card of abundance, and of course we all know abundance doesn't automatically bring happiness, but maybe it does in this point. Maybe it is that kind of secure, safe, again, safety here, environment that is the best thing for this person. We'll see. Let's take a look. Doubts and fears for Aquarius. Doubts and fears for Aquarius, please. Doubts and fears for Aquarius. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there may have been something here that involved another person, a third party, and you, Aquarius, I have it as you, that could certainly resonate the opposite way around, is the one that's doubtful that perhaps this person can give up this third party. And excuse the ship noise here. I'm on a ship right now, so they're setting off the ship's horns. Now, when it comes to the other person and what they're doubting, let's take a look. What is the other person's doubts and fears here? The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they seem to be someone who is doubting their ability to get to that safe and secure place in their life. There's some insecurity. You know, I get that you were the strong one in the past. This other person was fearful of change, but something happened here. I think they may have gotten involved with a third party, is what I'm picking up. And it was an unconventional kind of relationship that they got involved with. The other person was someone who didn't conform to traditional roles or didn't hold the same belief system as them. They were quite different. And this led to an unhappy situation with you two. Now, of course, it led to conflict, to battles. It may have even led to a breakup for some. But I get the sense here that this person does want to heal this, to get over what has caused them. I think by getting involved with this third party, it's caused them pain, a lot of stress, but they are feeling shame and guilt over getting involved with this third party. I feel that very strongly. Now, they may be looking to you to provide them with some security, that safe harbor. I think you were that in the past to this person. I feel that. It's almost like you're an energy here of a big brother, or someone here who may be a bit older, a bit more mature, someone who gives that safety. I keep getting safety. Now, when it comes to your challenge, let's take a look. What is the challenge for Aquarius, please? What is the challenge for Aquarius? What is the challenge? Okay, it's fallen on the floor. Oh, here they go again with the horns. Okay. Two of Swords in reverse. Now, with this one, you're being challenged to make a decision. If you've been sitting on the fence here, if maybe this is an opportunity to get back with someone from the past, and you've been thinking about it, it's time to front up here and make a clear choice. Now, it's choice based on not only logic but also intuition. What is your gut telling you? Are you being guided in a certain direction? The other person's challenge. What is the challenge for the other person? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Now, there may be an energy around them. Their challenge may be another person, potentially an earth sign, possibly a Taurus. So the challenge for this person here, I think, is related to somebody else. This Knight of Pentacles. And I think that they have a choice to make as well when it comes to if they want to keep putting in the work, the effort in relation to this third-party relationship. This can be male or female energy around this third party. Let's take a quick peek at the outcome, and then we'll go on to part 2. The extended version will be available on my Vimeo channel, and we'll go deeper into this reading. The link will be below in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading, so I hope that you join me there. We'll go to a lot more depth about this. What is the potential outcome here? We have the Six of Wands. Very nice. Being recognised, rewarded for your efforts. The Hierophant. Wonderful. And, wow, the Knight of Wands. Excellent. Yeah. The thing is that if this is a commitment that has gone wrong, or the other person here has done something that they are feeling shame about, the energy that I pick up around you is that things will go your way. I have a feeling that whatever action you take here, you're going to do it boldly, courageously, passionately, and get this commitment back. I get the sense here that they have been somebody who has perhaps been rebellious in some way, but I truly believe that for you, you will be the one that gets the victory here. You will be the one that is successful in this. Now, the other person, their potential outcome for the other person, is the Ten of Wands in reverse. So dropping this burden. It seems like they've been carrying some kind of stress around temperance, getting the peace back in their life, finding the balance, not bringing about chaos or conflict. And let's get one more, the potential outcome. And the Empress in reverse. Okay. Alright. Well, this person, I picked them up as potentially a long-term partner or a marriage partner. And this is someone who I feel has some kind of insecurities. And what I get around them is that there is something that they need to remove from their life, to leave behind, to get this peace back. Now, in this case, I feel it has something to do with a third party, possibly an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I get a very strong energy here. If someone's done something, they see you as someone who provides them with safety and security. And with that kind of innocence, I do feel like someone may have made a mistake here. Hopefully they've learned from it. And for you, there's an energy around this of needing to remember that we don't always know why people behave as they do. And we don't have to condone or understand the whys or wherefores of any reason why someone would do this. But it's a spirit of forgiveness. I do feel the energy around this of you're being asked to forgive in this case. So we'll see where this goes, and we'll also see if we can work out who this person is in part 2. The link will be below in the descriptions box, so I hope that you join me there, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the best with this, Aquarius, and I will speak to you again very soon for mid-January. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Bye for now, Aquarius.